I think the game will become even more enjoyable. Like this playthrough will be more entertaining once we let some of these horses go because we're only going to be focusing on most of our best horses, right?
Welcome to Horse Racing Gamer, where champions are made.
All right, we are back here. Tanaka being passive aggressive as always. And this is why I don't like Tanaka, because now he's become the AI jockey that's constantly challenging me to races when he's like on horses like this. Like we're running in a sprint and you're on a horse with 92 speed, bro. Like, come on. This is why I don't like you anymore, Tanaka. He used to be my favorite guy in the game. Now I just think he's extremely passive aggressive and he's like fake. Not a fan of Tanaka anymore. Maybe that'll change over time. Always willing to give people chances, but not a fan. Anyways, we're going to kick off this stretch of races with the Grade 3 Harvard Stakes with our 2-year-old colt Revenge. Still trying to figure him out. His second time here. He is the second favorite. There's our boy Revenge. Out of Gentle House by Butterfly Effect. He should be fantastic. Didn't have... Actually, this might be his third race. Might be his third race. But either way, I know his first race wasn't anything impressive. He runs 10 furlongs. I know he's going to have the endurance. Leg type, he could be a front runner or not. Again, it's hard to know what to do with him. So I think I will try to settle him in towards the front, more than likely. I'd be surprised if he wanted to run as a closer. That'd be kind of shocking. Good temper. So, yeah. Until I know for sure where he wants to run, I don't want to send him to the lead. I'm not comfortable doing that when I don't know my horse's leg type, you know? But I think running him as a preceder, considering his pedigree and what his endurance should be, I think running him as a preceder to mid would be okay. Now, the main thing I'll try to do is make sure I get him going at a good mark by the time we hit turn 4. I'm assuming he'll have last corner leader. He should have last corner leader, and then I don't know what his other ability would be. He should. Maybe he won't. If he doesn't have last corner leader, he could have something like second wind, solo runner, stuff like that, but kind of hard to know. But at least he's comfortable. Max stam, so that's not too high. I don't know what his growth type should be. I mean, it should be pretty quick. He should peak by the time he's 4, but I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. So 2 7s, that's pretty good. That means I have him in a pretty good spot here. So if we can win this Grade 3, that should reveal a lot for us. Let's go. No Revo, but it's fine. I think we have plenty enough to make this work. We should not be on the rough. Does he have last corner leader? He does. Okay. And Revenge pulling away. And this is what I wanted to see from this 2-year-old colt. Out of Gentle House by Butterfly Effect. I've had high hopes from him since he's been born, or since he was born 2 years ago. And that is his first victory in a Grade 3. Does it in convincing fashion. And that race should reveal a lot to us because I had him comfortable the whole way, which tells me his position rating should be pretty good. And Revenge getting his first win, and I'm very happy for that because he's what I would consider a project horse of mine. So to have him bounce back like that, I think that's a really good result for us. That'll be his first Grade 3 victory. Wins that clear by 3.5 lengths. And, yeah, beats the favorite split effort as well. Ooh, yeah. So he might be Preceder, which would be fantastic. That race should reveal a lot for us. A lot. So that is a great result there for Revenge. Really happy about that. Like, I feel a legitimate Hall of Famer in him because of his pedigree and because of that running style. That felt so much better than our first race with him. So really looking forward to how he will continue to develop. We move on to another Grade 3. This is on the dirt. The Grade 3 Serious Handicap with Delta Dream. Just keeping him in his races until I retire him next year for breeding. I'll continue to rack up the wins because he's still a fun horse to work with. Not sure how many more times he'll race between now and next year's breeding season, but he's still fast enough. He's still got the heart. And you can't deny him that. He is a true closer. Game's still not telling me his minimum distance. Like, this is ideally what I want in a sire. And granted, his stats, like, his speed was above 90. He was, I think, 93, 94 speed horse at his peak. And his heart was close to 90 as well. Stamina was over 70. You know what I mean? He's 5 years old now. He peaked at, like, 2.5, 3 years old. So these are his stats 2 years after falling off from his prime. And he's still fast, right? This is what I mean when I say I would look for certain qualities in horses. And, of course, he's a legitimate Hall of Famer. He's won over 10 grade ones. He has a very high win ratio. So, Delta Dream looking to continue his winning ways here in this grade 3 handicap. And we're off and running. 7 furlong sprint. A little bit of a wild start there. We'll settle him down and get him to fall back. But yeah. I think the game will become even more enjoyable. Like, this playthrough will be more entertaining once we let some of these horses go, because we're only going to be focusing on most of our best horses, right? And with that being said, that means there won't be too much fluff, too much of just kind of randomness happening. Not saying it won't ever happen. Like, not saying I won't ever pick up a horse in the shop or try a random breeding pair or something, but it'll be much less of that as we move forward, you know? And that's my goal. Is to focus on the horses that we have here. Is that Sedate Ruler? No. Sedate Ruler would be at the front. Just the tack kind of reminded me of Sedate Ruler. Look at Delta. This guy is still so cracked. This is what the son of Secretariat can do. As a 5-year-old. Running away with it, man. Running away with it. Not even going to put him under the whip the rest of the way. He gets that clear by 2.5. Delta Dream. Nice grade 3 victory. We'll take it. We'll take it. So Mr. Dream, that's his second grade 3 that I've recorded so far in his career. Yeah, he's been awesome. Delta Dream has been absolutely awesome. I felt much more comfortable with him than Secretariat, technically. But I think that's because I had time to kind of learn. Like, in the beginning of Secretariat's career, I was dropping races because I just wasn't running him as he was supposed to be ran. I never ran into that issue with Delta Dream. He was pretty much, you know, pretty much a rocket ship right out of the box. And, you know, our first original to ever win the Triple Crown is on the dirt. That was huge. He's done such great things. I'm really excited for the dirt pedigree we can build with him going forward. Sprinters Cup here with Point Black. This will be her last race unless she gets the dub. But again, she's another one of those horses that I just don't feel motivated to use for breeding. Take a look at her stats. Here she is. She peaked about a year ago. Not terrible, but again, nothing super crazy. I don't even think her speed was ever at 90. Her power is decent. Her stamina wasn't great. Her heart was okay. She has good abilities, but again, not worth replacing one of our other brood mares. So this is more than likely the last race for Point Black here as well. More than likely. So this will be 9 for her. All right. Hard decisions have to be made, but I think this will really be best for us in our series going forward. Just can't race with 30 horses. 25 is even still too much for me. That's why I want to get it under 20. If I can get it under 20, we'll be able to make... Our progress will go up from like 35 to 50%, depending on if I do legitimately release half of the horses we have. That may be a little unrealistic, but at least if we can get rid of... You know, if we can race with like 10 horses, 10 less horses a year, that will save us a significant amount of time as we progress, you know, and that's my goal. Saving us enough time where we can cut down, you know, the amount of time it takes to progress by at least closer to 50% would be ideal. But if we can do that by 40%, I'd still be happy with that. Now, it's a tough race here for Point Black. Probably not going to get the dub here today. She's just no longer in that window. And again, there's no real expectations with her, because I said it before we got there, this will be her last race. She's got heart. She's always had heart, but again, we had plans, and I just don't see her fitting into them. So she'll finish 5th. Last race with her. She's a horse that I'll just let the AI continue to race. That's what I'm going to do with most of them, because it'll still be fun competition. I'm just not going to be racing them any longer. She hits her goal, but that'll be it for Point Black. That'll be it for her. Next up is Whispering Gold in the Sunshine Stakes. Whispering Gold, our highest ranked 2-year-old, already A ranked, excuse me. He's looking fantastic so far in his career. Let's see if we can continue that winning way. Up here in the Sunshine Stakes, 6 furlongs, the second favorite behind Eastern Spear. Eastern Spear is a really fast horse, so we got our work cut out for us today. But if we can win this with Whispering Gold, that says a lot. So we know that he's 8-12. We know that he's a proceeder. By Gentle House out of Chasing Hearts, we know he's going to have a fantastic heart rating. He should be pretty fast. His stamina should be respectable, and he should have enough power. So Whispering Gold, let's see what he can do here. Yep, just trying to get through this year. And like I said, get ourselves to a point where heading into year 41, we're working with the right horses that we really think can give us the best advantage at producing the type of horses we want in the future. That's the ultimate goal. And I think it'll be easier as well for all of you to keep up with. If we have 30 horses, it's kind of hard to keep up with all of that, right? So I feel like if I drop that number at least by half or by 40%, I think it'll be a lot easier for everybody to kind of keep track of all the horses we have and what we're doing with them. You know what I mean? So, good start here for Whispering Gold. Just kind of have him on cruise control here. Should be able to win this race, but it all depends on when I get the spurt going, and that'll obviously determine whether or not we get the victory we want. But I felt great with him in his first race in the last episode, so I don't suspect to have any major qualms with him. Just kind of ready. Now we'll go. No, Revo, a little bit of a late start, but he should answer back. Ooh, grit, there it is. Aw, man. Eastern Spirit took off. Definitely, if I wanted to beat that horse, I should have gotten started much earlier. Now we have to try to beat this 2 horse. I said it all depended on me. Their stretch burst. Can we get at least back into second place? And we will. Okay. Could have been a much better race. I botched the spurt as I was trying not to do it. Finishes second. Yeah, that's a race I should have done better, but Eastern Spear is a heck of a sprinter. Beats us by 5 lengths still and sets the record. I don't think we were catching that horse regardless. I really don't. Not unless I got a Revolution. And that would have been a little, unnatural as far as showing whether we could beat that horse on merit. But still, second place for Whispering Gold in his second grade 1 as a 2-year-old. That's fantastic. So, yeah, I think things are looking good for Whispering Gold. Again, I could have been a little bit better on that spurt run. But it's fine. He showed he was still the second best horse clearly, and I think that's a good leg to run on. Another grade 1 here on the dirt, 8.5 furlongs with 2-year-old filly, Extreme Kick. She's the 5th favorite. Another competitive field. We have Memorial Quality, the 4-horse Happy World, the 2-horse Mesh Name. Got to be honest, never heard of that horse. Red Ambition, the 7-horse is good. So competitive field. Yeah, yikes. Extreme Kick, let's check out her stats. We know nothing about her. In fact, this is my first race with her. Biformal Opera out of Toxic Blonde. She should be an absolute blast. But again, it's one of those situations where only time will tell. She's going to be at her peak pretty soon. In fact, she's almost there now. So she's a horse that we have to get dialed in with very quickly. If not, then obviously we'll be on the back foot with her development. So hopefully she has a good showing here today. I don't suspect that she, will do badly. The time will tell. And that time is coming up now for Extreme Kick. 8.5 furlongs, her first test on the dirt. Let's see how she does. Not a good start, but it's okay. No idea where she's gonna want to run. She's a formal opera daughter here, so more than likely she's probably gonna want to run towards the back. So I'm gonna keep her back here and just kind of see how she responds to that through the race. Really hoping Extreme Kick can live up to her name and be an absolutely explosive dirt horse for us. That'd be fantastic. So she gets a 7. I figured she'd want to run towards the back. Formal Opera, most of Formal Opera's crop, they have been closers for the most part. So fortunately, that's kind of been a consistent theme I can rely on. They're still running 5 wide up there. I'm not really feeling it. Go and get her on the move a little bit. Stamina looks pretty nice as well. I want to get her on the outside. That way she has space to do her thing. 2 7s is good. Keep her rolling. Make sure we get her outside of this gray horse. Ooh, there's closer. She is. She's a true closer. Oh, this could be a great race for Extreme Kick. Down the stretch we come. This is a huge race for Extreme Kick, and the liquor stakes, and she's pulling away. She's pulling away. And we have a true grade 1 dirt filly. Close race, okay. Oh, she's loaded, guys. She's loaded, and she gets it done. What a win for Extreme Kick. Formal Opera, shocker, giving you amazing dirt horses, shocker. That is a fantastic victory. I told you, the newer horses we get on track of our 2-year-olds, they're going to get better and better. And again, terrible photo. I always want to take it before it gets to this screen, but I guess I'm too late. Who cares? Extreme Kick gets her first grade 1 victory. She breaks her maiden. She was supposed to finish 5th. She wins that by 3.5. If that doesn't tell you we have a true dirt horse on the way with great abilities, she's going to be fantastic. She's going to be absolutely fantastic for us as a broodmare. I'm so excited to use her. So Extreme Kick winning her first grade 1. Gets it done. At 8.5 furlongs on the dirt. And that is a great beginner race there for Extreme Kick. Major River putting her, I think, on her 2nd grade 1 in her career. She is the favorite. Not a competitive field. We should be able to win this pretty easily. That is the goal, by the way. So, yeah, hopefully she can pull through here. And, yeah, she's been fun to work with, honestly. As much as I talk about her, especially from, like, Gallop Racer 2003, she's actually really fun to work with in this game. Especially just how she runs on the dirt. I don't know what it is, but makes it an enjoyable time with Major River. So, I'm having fun with her. And definitely plan on using her currently. I don't think I will opt off of not using her. Because again, we need more dirt horses. We really haven't had dirt horses through this entire playthrough until recently. So anybody we can add to that mix, I think we should add to that mix. And Major River, I think, would be another good addition to that. Okay, should be a perfect start. And we're off and racing with Major River in the Grade 1 Spica Stakes. That's even how it's said. Spica, Spica, I don't know. But either way, off and running here. Major River, the heavy favorite, should be able to get the dub without much trouble. But that also depends on me making sure I put her in the right spot at the right time. That goes without saying. And because she's still, I think, how old is she now? She's 6? I think Major River's 6 now, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, she's 6. I'm just going to race her until the end of her career, honestly. Like, because she took quite a bit of time to develop with her late growth type, she's certainly not a horse I'm retiring prematurely. And like I said, she's really fun to race with on the dirt. So any excuse to still race with a really good dirt horse, even once they've peaked, I'm always going to do that, you know. There's just not enough dirt horses, not enough dirt races in this game. Major River looking really good on cruise control. Here we go. And Major River's going to take off. He's going to take off. Look at Major River absolutely pouring it on. And like I said, I feel she was definitely buffed in this game. I feel like in 03 she's much weaker. than what she is here, but they got her right in this game. 10-9 fraction. Major River, what a win, man. Not even close. Absolutely smokes the field. That's what you want. That's exactly what you want. And from my understanding, that is her second grade one or her first. So that's her second. She won at 10.5 on the dirt before. And Major River gets it done, winning again for her second grade one. Probably put her in the GWS next year. I really should have had her in it this year, possibly, but I don't know if she was ready for it yet. Either way, great victory there for Major River. Her second grade one. Still get her a dirt champ title and see what else we can work on. I mean, she's not a turf horse, so title-wise, she can only chase dirt champ, maybe some record-related stuff. All-rounder if I wanted to try her out on the turf, but that's not her strong suit, so probably not. Like, she'll retire at most with 2 or 3 titles, you know. At most. But great victory for Major River. She does exactly what she needs to do. She has 3 grade 2s to her name, 1 grade 1, or excuse me, 1 grade 3 and 2 grade 1s. So 2 grade 1s, 3 grade 2s, and 1 grade 3. So she can win at all levels. And she's looking like a good future broodmare for us. We move on to a GWS dirt race here with Formal Method. The Music Stakes, 10 furlongs, second favorite behind Perfect Time. Again, going to be a tough race. Fine show is here. Formal Method, she still has a chance to win the dirt, or at least put herself in contention for that. But we'll see how she does. Top 3. She's 90 speed, 88 heart. The only thing I don't like about her is her front-running leg type with, 60 stamina, essentially. It's not great. You can do something with it, but makes running her sometimes a little bit tricky. So hopefully she can get the win here today. I'm giving her a shot. I've been doing well with her. I haven't raced her a lot. I think this is only my 4th race with her. I think. Don't quote me, but we haven't raced all that much, so jury's still kind of out, even though I think she's extremely competitive. And her stats are great, so I will use her for breeding. It's not like I'm indecisive, in regards to that. But still, I want to make sure that I don't obviously have any more blunders with her. We're off in the Music Stakes with Formal Method, and hopefully nobody's going to set a crazy pace today. And I just realized she's a 6 to 8 horse, and I'm also running at 10 furlongs, so I'm not helping her out by running her the longer distance. I made that mistake last time with her. Because she's in the GWS dirt fight, I had to put her in this race, and we need to find a way to win it, even though we're not the favorite. Sunny Midnight's going to try to overtake, and somehow the horse just does. That's my fault. I didn't think that horse was going to continue to try to go for the lead, but it's fine. All right, I'm going to try to get her alongside just to kind of poke ahead in front. Hopefully we get this win. Because her stats are super stacked. She has great heart and she's fast. So she'll be an awesome broodmare to use. But again, I have to make sure I maximize her potential. If I'm not doing that, I'd kind of be repeating the same mistakes as I've always done with certain horses with great potential. And then I just kind of underachieve with them, This should be enough for her to run away with this. Hopefully. Who is that closing? Native Art. What is happening? This is what I mean. This has happened with her again, and I don't know what it is. She has great heart, but there's no turn of foot or anything. And we finished 3rd. I don't know what is going on with me in Formal Method. Like, I'm just not able to win with her like I was doing for her first couple of races. It's really frustrating. Yeah, I didn't have her at first. The spurt, it's kind of tricky to know when to time her because, again, like, her stamina's not great. It's weird. I don't know how to describe it. It's weird. I'm not having that issue with other horses. It's something about the way she's built that for some reason I'm just kind of not dialing into, and it's a shame because she's really stacked. Like, I've gotten her going early, and she seems to tire out a bit. And then if I go too late, it seems like she can't catch up, even though she has a great heart rating. So I don't know what the deal is with Formal Method. I'll have to check her profile again after this, see her record so far. Again, I've only raced her, I think, 5 times top, so got to figure it out. I feel like it'd be a waste to have her if I can't win those. I should be winning those races, and we're not, even if we're not the favorite. So that's a little bit frustrating. Angel Hearts is up in the Paris Cup, 12 furlongs. I think this is his first GWS Turf race, because I realized how good he was. I figured we got to give him a chance here early. Stacked field, Social Brain's a favorite. That's going to be a hard horse to beat. Fine Express, Special Impact. Very tough field. They're not giving my boy too much of a chance here today. Check out Angel Hearts. He's pretty much at his peak. He shouldn't have a major fall off. Great guts rating. Fantastic power. Stamina's all right. And he's got some speed and response. Great abilities. Really is a race we should be able to win. That's kind of what I'm calling for. I'm calling for a win here with Angel Hearts. We'll see. It's a long way to go. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with me in Formal Method. I can't figure her out. Which is weird because I came out winning her first 2 races, you know? Yeah, she's got a win at 9 furlongs on the dirt and a win at 9.5. So, yeah, I don't know. I'll have things like that with dirt horses sometimes where I'm just not quite getting them in the perfect window. Even if I win with them, it's not on a consistent basis. Like, she's giving me the vibes of how I raced with Secretariat Formal Opera in his first couple of races. I didn't really figure him out until after he had kind of peaked, and then we just had a really strong close to his career. But in the beginning of his career, I dropped races. I'm kind of doing the same thing with Formal Method. And it's the spurt timing that I'm not quite getting. I'm paranoid about sending her too soon because she's tired out when I've done that. And then I also don't want to start her too late because when I've tried that, I didn't really get an answer. But maybe that's what I do. I don't know. Maybe I really hold her a bit more since she has that speed, since she has that really good heart rating, and see if she can just kind of bounce back and outrun the horses that may overtake her. But that's just a theory. I have no idea if that's really the best way to run her or not, because I can't even remember how I won her 2 other races. So that's a weird one with Formal Method, but I'll get back to that once she's racing again. Angel Hearts has been fantastic. He's only finished outside of the top 2, I think. No, he's only lost 1 race, I think. I don't think I've lost more than 2 races with him. So he would almost be undefeated. Like, his win ratio is over 90% at least. He's super easy to work with, man. Super, super easy to work with. By Gentle House out of Chasing Hearts. It's what you expect from a horse out of these 2. It's feeling perfect. Still in a good window here. I have last corner leader. So just kind of give him a little bit of a nudge in front. Perfect. Revolution. And there it is. I called the win, didn't I? This guy is way better than what the game is giving him credit for. He's been awesome. Angel Hearts has been lights out. And this is going to be another grade 1 for him. Angel Hearts cannot be stopped right now. He's going to roll on to win the Paris Cup at 12 furlongs. That's a huge victory. Big time victory for Angel Hearts, man. My goodness. Does that in convincing fashion, to say the least, does he not? And there it is. Your Paris Cup winner, Angel Hearts. Making it look easy. Making it look easy. 3.5 length winner over Special Impact. He wasn't even the favorite, and it's basically a perfect eval race with the 777s on the total eval. That is what we're talking about. And Angel Hearts looking fantastic as he continues on his winning ways. It's a win at 12 furlongs, and that's his 5th grade 1 victory. So Angel Hearts looking great. That was a lot of racing, and to think we still have so much more to go.
Welcome to Horse Racing Gamer, where champions are made.